can I use a Halloween palette to create a Valentine's Day look? If you don't know me, hi everybody, I'm 𝓖𝓪𝓰𝓪𝓬𝓲𝓽𝓪. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this beautiful space where I just love to share with you my love for makeup. Could be old makeup, new makeup, every kind of makeup. So if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up and turn on the notifications. In this way you can get to know whenever I decide there's a good time to release a new video, right? I was scrolling down Instagram as one does. I saw the new palette by 𝓪𝓪𝓬𝓲𝓽𝓪 and I was like, oh boy, that's beautiful. Wow. That color story blows me away. It's so pretty. The berries, the reds, the burgundies with a pop of a deep dark teal. But actually, that's not the really color story. Why? The release video for 𝓪𝓪𝓬𝓲𝓽𝓪 was released by the amazing Sini reviews on Instagram. I don't know if you say I'm saying her name correctly. Probably, let's be real, I'm not. But I love her, the way she does her reels, the way she presents the products are really interesting. Her swatches, it's really aesthetic pleasing to me to see her content. It's amazing. But she tends to place a blue kind of filter over their reels and photos too, which make the products look way much more better than they actually are. Sometimes the darkest color looks even darker and the reds look a little bit more yummy. I don't know how she does, but the way she plays with the filter in her photos and the reels make the color story looks way much more better. So I started to scrolling around the tags of 𝓪𝓪𝓬𝓲𝓽𝓪 and I started to see some photos of others creator with their products, I don't know. The color story wasn't that interesting in other photos. I was not convinced. Plus, this year, I don't think I will be able to pick up any Valentine's Day release. Unfortunately, February will be a no month financially for me. So I will not be spending on makeup. So when I fell in love with the color story, I really fast start on thinking on the Vamp palette by the Bella Beauty Bar brand. The Vamp palette, it's a really cool color story palette. You have your reds, then you have some groomy blues, a pop of purples, and then a pop of grays too. This color story, it's amazing, and this color story, this palette came out during Halloween time. And honestly, I was like, yeah, this is a Halloween palette, but I can still use it for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
This is why, for today's video, I created this Valentine's inspired look for you, but using this palette here, which you probably already own on your home or you already own something similar. And I started the video by using the Benefit Professional Primer just on my problematic areas. Then as foundation, I use the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. Mine is on the shade 29Y, and I am pretty much done with this foundation here, but I don't feel that I will rip. I don't know, it's good, but it's not my favorite. And I started the video by using some bronzer, and as always, I used my bronzer from Juvia's Place. This one is on the shade Tan. But now I'm gonna let you with the video, but let me know down below what you think about this video 8. So yeah, I wanna keep this look pretty much really monochromatic, so I'm gonna be using pretty much the first row here with a little bit of this right here and then this one here in the inner corner. This is the plan. Let's hope it will go well. Today I will not be using the brush that I always use. Today I'm gonna be using the JessUp Brushes because I heard a lot of people talking about this brand and those brushes seems to be pretty good, so I really wanted to try them by myself. The only brands that I tried as brushes are some AliExpress brushes, so really cheap and bad ones. Some Murphy, some Zoeva, but the majority of my brushes comes from Zoeva and Sigma Beauty. And they have some referred to. So I do test. I do have some brands and some real techniques, but just for the face. And this is the Pro Eye Brush set. And yeah, I wanna try the brushes and see how they perform on the eye. But it's something that you have to try for a long time before say that they are good. They are not, because let's be real, good brushes last at least 4 or 5 months, maybe a little bit more. I don't really enjoy my Morphe brushes because they shade a lot and I don't really enjoy them. So I really want to try this with here. In this particular set, there isn't a brush that I'm gonna use for my eye primer. Not a big deal. I will start by using the brush that I always use. This one here is it's a brush from Real Techniques. This one is the brightening concealer brush, and I love this brush here in particular for the eye area. But I'm gonna start by using some primer. Let me grab one that I know that I love. I'm gonna start by using my Rumors number 2 by Pete Louise. So I will start by using this angular brush here. This is the JessUp Medium Angle Shading 275 brush. And it's really similar to my Sigma E70, but the one from Sigma, it's a little bit smaller and a little bit thinner. So I think that the one from Sigma will probably work best on my eye shape, but not a huge deal. I want to start by using this deep red shade right here. And I'm placing that color in the outer part of my lid, drawing it a little bit into my crease like that. Just in the outer part, trying to keep the eye lifted. I love how Bella Beauty Bar never comes to play when it comes to their mattes. So pigmented, so pretty. I do love that. This is more of a burgundy on my eye. It isn't really red. Love it. And it's actually really similar to the red on the Gourmand. Now I'm gonna grab the JessUp 217, which is really similar when it comes to shapes to the Sigma E27. Can you see? They're really similar when it comes to shapes, but the one from JessUp, it's a little bit bigger than the one from Sigma. Now I will grab this red shade here, this really beautiful bright red shade, and I will start on blending this color into my crease, starting from the outer part of my crease, coming to the middle of the crease, the eye, how you wanna say that. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh boy, I do love a red. This color is, ooh, This color is so pigmented, it's amazing, and this brush is huge, so it's not helping me out. So I will grab one of those spongy thingy-majiggy here, and I will clean the brush to the best of my possibilities, of course. She's a little bit stained, but there is no shadow here left. So I'm gonna just use this brush to blend a little bit better. And from time to time, I will clean my brush. Now that I am pretty glad with the blending itself, and I have to tell you that those brushes feel really soft on the eye. Now I will grab the JessUp, I always say JessUp brush. This one is the short shader 214. And you know what? I really wanna throw this color Hello Brother, which is a hollow chrome color in the outer part of my lid. I will use as it is without any glitter glue, without wetting the brush, just as it is. And I am placing that amazing color to the outer V, and you can see how well the brush took that really creamy color. And if you have some kind of experience with this kind of colors, you know that the brushes struggles a lot to pick up those colors. How much the brush is able to pick up. So cute. And I'm trying to keep that red shade just in the outer part of my lid. Oi, Kira. Honestly, I'm pretty glad with the pigmentation that this brush was able to give me. If you consider that there isn't any glitter glue, nothing, you can see how good the quality of the shadow is, but how good is the brush too. Now I'm gonna grab this synthetic brush here. This one is the eyeshadow concealer 196, and I wanna put this really crumbly kind of color here. This is really thick, it's beautiful, but I don't know if the brush by itself will be able to put it. I will try to place the color. There is no, again, there is no glitter glue here, there is nothing. I will try to place the color just in the edges, that if I need more pigment, I will use my finger as I will normally do, with on the thicker side. So of course give you a lot of it gives you a lot of shine, and it gives you a lot of shine, but in the same time it's actually able to kind of hide a little bit of the excess of the texture on your eyelid. You just need to make it to work it a little bit more than you usually do with your shimmers, you know. But since Bella Birbar has an amazing quality, I will grab a little bit that color on my finger, and I will just press it on the middle of my eye, just to make the color pop a little bit more. But I feel that with just the brush, I was able to obtain a really good result. If you ask me, I am glad with what I'm seeing here. I'm sorry, but you don't got to tell me that if you didn't knew that I used a Valentine's Day Halloween palette, you will never guess by just seeing the eye look. This is what I mean. Now I'm gonna grab the flat definer brush 212 by JessUp, of course. And I'm grabbing that deep red brownish shade, and I'm putting that color really close to my waterline. Not on my waterline, pretty much there. So from the middle to the outside. And then I'm gonna make the lower lash line matte with the upper lashes in the outer V of my eye. Now you're gonna come back with the bright red and the same brush that I used sooner, and I'm gonna place a little bit really close to my lash line here. This brush feels so good on your skin, so good. It's amazingly. It's not like a Murphy brush. I don't got to feel that the brush is a little bit on the cheaper side. It feels like my Sigma brushes easily. I don't think that they will last as my Sigma ones though. But this only time can tell. You know what I'm feeling that this look is actually missing? In my opinion, this look is actually missing a really bright inner corner. So what I'm gonna do? I will grab my Berries palette by Vday. This one is the 16.1 brush. This one is in the shade 231. And I wanna grab the color Shake, and I'm gonna use this color as inner corner highlighter. It's as dramatic as I do love, but it's still missing a waterline. I could go for a pink waterline out of red around my eye. I feel that the pink waterline could make me look a little bit sick, so I will opt out for the Jumbo Milk Eye Pencil by NYX. Oh, NYX. I never know how you say that, and I'm gonna use it on my waterline, of course. Now I'm gonna put some lashes and some mascara, some lashes, maybe a little bit of a black eyeliner. Then I'm gonna be right back to finish the look with you. So lashes done. Are they perfect? No, by any means, especially this one here. I don't know what's going on, but she wants to stay that way, so we're gonna leave her, right? Okay, I have yet to put concealer, so I'm gonna use my favorite one and my unique one in this moment. No, my favorite one. Do I have, oh yeah, do I have others? And I'm gonna drop a little bit here underneath my eye. Just a drop, because this concealer here from Huda, it's really pigmented, so you don't actually need that much. Now I'm blending. Can you see? 3 drops, how much? I am able to cover pretty much my full forehead. I know I have a pretty small forehead, but still, you know, with the 3 drops, that's amazing. I will try to don't blend over where I just put my eyeshadow, but I will try to clean around my eyeshadow look, especially with the outer part of the concealer. This way I got to lift my eye a little bit and correct a little bit the drawing of the eyeshadow too. And of course now I'm gonna blend. Ooh, I always do this to myself. I put too much concealer down here. Since I'm not 18, since 18 years pretty much, a little bit more, I will have to set my concealer, so I'm gonna be using my NYX one. Look at this pan. Oh boy, do I love this product. I buy this product over and over again. Since the first time Angelica Niguist reviewed this powder, I started to use it and I couldn't stop use it since. So it's a long time, you know. I don't know in which language, but there is a language, there is a saying, I feel that it's in Italian or in Portuguese, I don't know, because sometimes I got confused with my languages, and they say when the team is good team, don't change, nothing, I don't know. Well, today as blush, I'm gonna be using a red satin blush, so I'm gonna be using this one here. This one is from Nabla. It's the skin glazing in the shade Adults Only. And I will grab it with my brush and I will place it in the outer part of my face and a little bit on the temples, you pretty much over the outer part of my eye. In this way, the eyeshadow gets to blend into the blush and the blush gets to blend into the shadow. Just there. I will not take it too lower because I want to just lean my huge face a little bit. So I will try to work the blush in this area here. So on my lips, I could go neutral, but today I'm gonna go all in. As lip liner, I'm gonna be using the NYX in the color Alabama. I like this lip liner because it's like a deeper red, so I feel that it kind of works really well with the eye look. And on my lips, I'm gonna be using the Superstay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline. This one is in the shade 25 Red Hot, which is perfect for Valentine's. Just shake it, shake it, and shake it. You know what? Here you have it. So this is the final look. Let me take my hair off. Woo! Oh boy, do I have hairs. So yes, this is the final look, and this is me proving you that you can obtain your Valentine's Day with even your horror vamp Halloween-inspired palette. So don't get attached to the tags. Just do whatever you want because the makeup is yours. And I hope this video was pretty entertaining, and I hope you learned something new or I inspired you some way. If I did so, please don't forget to leave me your thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you like makeup content that it's not always about the new and okay. But this is the end of the video and see you soon. Bye-bye.